Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner.
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living. I hope everyone's having a great day today. This is Thursday afternoon and it's actually pretty late in the evening. It's 5 o'clock right now. Marie and I have been very busy all day long. We had several things we had to go out and do today. And so Marie's pretty tired right now, and she asked me if I would make something that she considers to be one of her favorite meals, and she wanted just a good chicken soup. And so I told her sure I'd be glad to do that for her. And so I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to make this chicken soup. To get started with, we are going to be using 1 can of canned chicken. That makes it real fast and quick. We're going to be using just a few carrots, 3 cups of chicken broth, and for our chicken broth, the way we make it, I just put 3 cups of water in there, and then I use these Weiler's chicken cubes, and I put 3 of them in there, and that'll make it be some good chicken broth. Now if you're trying to cut back on salt, you could just put 1 chicken cube in there, and it'd give you less salt. But today, we're not trying to cut back on salt today for this recipe. I'm going to be using about half of an onion and 2 Roma tomatoes and about 2 sticks of celery and a little bit of Italian seasoning and just a little salt and pepper to season it to your taste. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of this olive oil to my pan, and I've already got it heating up some, so we don't want much. That'll probably be enough for what we're going to do today. Next, I'm going to dice up these the celery. Okay, on this celery, I like to dice it up real tiny. It makes it cook up better and quicker. And we just like the way it tastes when it's in small pieces in our soup. If you hear some thunder in the background, it is coming up a storm here. They had predicted that our storm would start around 5:30, so hopefully it won't be too bad of a storm, but I do hear thunder in the distance right now. As long as our electricity don't go off, we'll be fine. I think our daughter Cynthia this morning, their electricity was off for maybe 30 minutes to an hour. And she only lives about maybe 4 or 5 miles away from us, not very far. Okay, there's my celery, all diced up real good. And I'm going to add it to the pan. Okay, the carrots, I'm going to do the same thing with these carrots. I'm going to cut them pretty small. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I'm working by myself, so I'm not going to readjust the camera too much today. We went earlier today, we went to Chili's restaurant here in Rome, and we met Cynthia and Kim over there and had lunch today. And for my meal today, I had the I had the Chili's chili. I've never had that before, and I thought I wanted to give it a try, and it's pretty good chili. It wasn't too hot and spicy, but yet it was spicy enough that I enjoyed it. And then after we got home, my lawnmower had broke the belt on it yesterday. So I went to the hardware store and I bought a new belt for it. And we had to put that belt on this afternoon. And then I got the rest of my grass cut because I knew we had some rain coming and I wanted to be sure and get it cut before the rain got here. And Marie and I also, this morning, we did go to Walmart's. We did quite a bit of running around this morning. We also went to the Dollar Tree. But we didn't record none of that today because we had just did a vlog video yesterday. And so I didn't want to do another vlog video that close together. When you're sort of sick and not feeling good, which Maria is still dealing with her bronchitis, a good chicken soup really makes you feel better. Okay, so there's my carrots. Let me get them in the pan here. Okay, let me give these vegetables a little stir and get them mixed into that olive oil. Okay, now I'm going to dice up this onion. I think I'll just start with half of an onion, and I'm not going to put all of it in there to start with. And same thing with the onion. I'm going to dice it sort of small. Okay, there's my onion. Let me add it to the pan. Sure does smell good. Okay, let me cut these tomatoes up. And I always take the end pieces off. I just don't use the end pieces. If you don't want to use a fresh tomato, you could put a can of tomatoes in it, or you could just leave the tomatoes out completely. But Marie likes just a little tomato taste to it. She don't want it to be real strong on this soup, but just a little bit of a tomato taste. Okay, I've got the tomato chopped up. Okay, give it one more stir. Now if you've got the time, you can let this saute for several minutes before you add the chicken broth to it. But it's been going maybe about 2 minutes now, so I'm going to go ahead and add this chicken broth to it. And next I'm going to put the chicken in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the juice in first. And then the actual chicken meat, I'm going to just shred it up just a little bit so that it will be smaller pieces. These pieces here, they're sort of small already, but sometimes you open it up, you got really big chunks in there, and I like to break them up and make them smaller. You could use rotisserie chicken, or you could cook your own chicken. However you want to do it. We got a lot of cans of chicken on the shelf that we prep, and so we do like to use canned chicken so that we can keep our stock rotated on us. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add this chicken meat to it. Okay, there's some more thunder, I just heard it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add these tomatoes to it. I'm going to put just a little bit of Italian seasoning. Not a whole lot. And like I said, this has probably got enough salt that we don't need any more salt, but I'm going to add just a little bit of salt to it. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of black pepper to it. Okay, I'm going to give it a good stir. That sure does look good and smell good too. Okay, now I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to let this come to a boil, and I'm going to let it cook for between 20 and 30 minutes, just until the carrots and celery get real good and tender. Once it gets through cooking, I'll add the rice to it. I don't want to put the rice in there right now because it would overcook it. I am using just 1/2 of a cup. And this is white instant rice. This is a real easy way to prepare your rice meals. Okay, so while this is cooking, I'm going to clean up the mess a little bit, and I'll be back with you in about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, I'm back, everyone. The soup has been cooking for somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes. I forgot to set my timer, but I know about how long it's been. Don't that really look good? Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to actually turn the soup completely off, and I'm going to add 1/2 cup of rice to the soup and just give it a good stir. Okay, now I'm going to put the lid back on and just let it sit there. All it's got to do is sit there for 5 minutes, and it'll be ready to serve. While that's getting ready, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make one sandwich for Marie and I to have, and it's going to be a grilled cheese with ham sandwich. And I've already got butter on the back side of the bread. So let me get this on there. Get my eye on. So it won't take me but just a few minutes to cook this, and as soon as this is done, I'll be back with you and I'll serve up a bowl of soup. Okay, I'm back everyone. I've got our grilled ham and cheese sandwich finished cooking, and I cut it in half. We're just gonna have a half of a sandwich each. And the soup really smelling good and looking good. Look how good that looks. Okay, let me get us a bowl. Let me get Marie a bowl first. And now get me a bowl. Okay, we don't do it every time, but today we're going to put some of these soup crackers on. And I think we bought these down at the Piggly Wiggly store. We were looking for some and just picked these up one day. And I'm just going to put a few on here, not many. These particular ones dissolve real good, and so you don't need too many of them in there. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to do a little quick taste test of mine. Very delicious. Of course, I knew this was going to be delicious because I've made it quite a few times before. Okay, this soup is just a good soup for 2 people. It'll give you probably about 6 servings total, and so you can enjoy it more than just one meal. And then, of course, the sandwich is just optional, but sometimes we do like either a grilled cheese or a grilled ham and cheese sandwich to go with our soup. But I'm going to carry this in there to Marie. I know she's going to really enjoy this. And I hope y'all was able to see our video yesterday where we went on our little trip to the Dollar Tree, and we also went to the driver's license place to get my driver's license renewed. And I hope you got to watch that and enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed me making this soup. If you give it a try, let me know how you liked it. So I'll go ahead and let you go for now. We will see you on Sunday Chat, Sunday morning. So y'all have a great weekend. We love you and appreciate it. And we will see you on our next video. Bye.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall.